Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we are going to be using Emile's knife in gameplay. So, as you know, Emile, Noble 4, uses a very unique knife in a game. But you only see it in like cinematics. And that is because it's not an actual weapon in the game, it's actually more of a scenery object. But nonetheless, with the help of my friend Tuco, we actually did make it a usable weapon. And you can see it now in action, and it's actually pretty cool to use it. It's a pretty awesome knife that he has, and it's, obviously it's unique to him, but now it's actually usable. So the problem with making this knife usable is that, like I said, it's a scenery object, so it's not actually a weapon. And for some reason, I had a lot of trouble just swapping models in Halo Reach, so it took a little bit more than just a simple model swap to be able to make it usable. But you can probably tell that we are basically using an energy sword as like the base for this weapon and sort of attaching the knife to it. But that is basically how we modded it to be usable. And both Spartans and Elites can use it just fine. Because, mainly because it is really just an invisible energy sword with a knife attached to it. But nonetheless, it does work pretty well as a sort of knife weapon they could use. And in actual gameplay, like, we didn't mess with the size or anything. This is actually like how big it's supposed to be, and it's actually kind of huge, almost like a machete, sort of, so to speak. But yeah, no, it's an actual knife, but it is a lot bigger than the assassination knife that you use, and bigger than the energy blades that elites use when they assassinate. But yeah, so right now I'm just showing you guys a few of the assassinations. These are all, the energy sword animations for assassinations, but like I said, they do work pretty well with the knife as well. But there are a few like glitches here and there, and because the knife is actually angled differently than the energy sword, sometimes it doesn't exactly look correct if you like play in slow motion, look up close with the knife. But other than that, I think it turned out pretty well, and it is kind of fun to use. Now, what about first person? Well, first person was a little tricky as well. It actually required a lot of sort of hacky methods to make it work, because we couldn't exactly just replace the energy sword in first person with the knife. It doesn't quite work like that, and it didn't really turn out well when we tried. So what we had to do was, well, we messed a lot with the third and first person cameras to be able to get the knife usable in quote-unquote first person. Technically, this is actually, we're playing in third person. We just moved the third person camera into the head, so it looks like it's first person. So it's almost like a camera trick, but it works out pretty well, I'd say. It's a little glitchy, and some things don't quite look right, and the camera kind of clips through the body a little bit at times, depending on the angle you're looking at. But it's it's playable, I guess. But anyways, let's show some campaign gameplay with Emile's knife. You can see, obviously, it's still the energy sword animations, but it is pretty awesome to be able to use his knife in first person like this. Now, if you ever noticed, Emile also never uses his knife in first person. I mean, in gameplay, and that is, of course, because it's not a weapon. It's only for cinematics only. If you were to play as Emile in gameplay and you like do an assassination, he would just use like a regular knife, I'm pretty sure, not this special knife that he has. But yeah, so hopefully you guys do find this to be pretty cool. If you do want to try this out for yourself, I'm not sure like the mod's quite in a state to be released to be usable. As you can see, there's quite a few bugs with it. I was probably actually gonna, if I do like release it, so you guys can like try it yourself, have fun with it. I was probably gonna wait until the PC version of Halo Reach comes out on MCC, and hopefully mod support comes along with it. If so, then it'll probably be better released on PC, because more people will probably have it by then, and it could probably be more refined by then. So we'll see when the time comes. I don't think it'll be too much longer for Halo Reach to come to PC, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so hopefully you guys did find this to be pretty interesting. If you did enjoy this video, found the mod to be pretty cool, then as always, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything else I'm going to check out or try out, or anything I'm going to mod or mess around with or experiment with, just let me know in the comments. I'll definitely do my best to look into it when I get a chance. But other than that, as always, if you haven't already, do make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with our latest videos. And other than that, I will see you all next time. Bye guys.